trying to set it up.
Yes.
My year in review. I think my year in review, when I look back at it, has been pretty doggone interesting. So yeah, 2018, I'm looking forward to it. 2017 started off shitty, but turned out to be the shit. How about that? 2018.
Tell us the tease.
Well, I want 2018 to be bigger and better than any year I've ever had. Congratulations on a 28 city sold out arena tour. Praise the Lord.
No.
2018 was a great year for me. It was a lot of big things happening. I mean, coming into the year, I started the year off on stage with my group Escape. We brought the year in while we were on the Great Escape tour right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was crazy. The concert was crazy. We still had like a week left in the tour. So it was starting the year off right. And then I'm really happy about that. I would have to say that the good thing about starting the year off with my group is that that was the first year that I had started off the year with my group in a very, very long time. I'm glad that we were able to reunite, and not only reunite, but reunite in the biggest way possible with a sold out tour across the country. That was like starting off the year with growth and reconnecting with people in my life that are important to me. So I went from being on tour with my group Escape to another major thing. I went to New York to live for 3 months. Well, it was 2.5 months.
And star of Bravo's hit series, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Miss Candy Burris. Broadway veterans, it's always fun to watch somebody make their Broadway debut and to see your delightful performance tonight and to know that this is your Broadway debut. It's remarkable. Congratulations. Enjoy the ride and welcome to Broadway.
Which was major for me because I always wanted to be on Broadway. I grew up in musical theater. I went to Tri-Cities High School of Visual and Performing Arts. So, musical theater is like here for me. And to be able to say that I made it on a Broadway stage was like, that was a very big deal for me. And then it was different for me to live somewhere else. I've never stayed anywhere other than Atlanta for 3 months, okay? In my entire life. Like, I've done a lot of traveling. I've toured, where you jumping from city to city. But to be in one city other than Atlanta, that was something new and different. I think it was a little challenging at times because obviously I'm a mom, multiple kids, I have Ace, Riley, and Kayla grown. Kayla's grown, but still, that's a big deal to be away from them when I'm normally here every day. It took some getting used to. Basically what we did was Riley, because she was in school at the time, she would fly up on weekends. So I think we did every other weekend or something, or however many weekends she wanted to come up.
We're going to Black Panther, but I'm wearing my lion because I'm Black Lion. Candy's Black Lioness. He's Little Black Cub.
During the week she would just be here. Katrina and Todd would be here sometimes, and then in New York sometimes. But Ace stayed in New York with me, and I actually had my friend QT Jazz stayed in New York with us. It was one of those situations where everybody had to kind of chip in to make it work, but it worked. And it was an experience that I will never forget. We have opened not one more, but two more old lady gangs. I have to really give it up to my husband, Todd, because, you know, people tried to really talk bad about my man in the beginning, and I guess they doubted him and his skills, okay? One thing about Todd is he knows how to make things happen. If anybody has a vision, he knows how to put the plan together to push forward and make that dream come to life. We do not have a history in restaurants. Neither one of us worked for a restaurant. You know, we didn't do anything for a restaurant. So for us to be able to successfully open 3 restaurants in less than, I guess, a year and a half's time is amazing. It's really hard work. That's one thing that I can say. I guess I didn't really know what we were in for when we started this whole thing, but I'd have to say that it's so rewarding being able to have this restaurant, not just because, oh, okay, we got a restaurant, but because of, for one, it's something that we can leave to our children as long as we, you know, continue to make it a great restaurant and have, you know, people love to come there or whatever. It's something that we can pass on to our kids. It's a business that helps our family members. We have a lot of family members that work at the restaurant. Not only that, it's like we are helping our community and our city. We are creating jobs. We have like over 180 employees that work just for Old Lady Gang on Camp Creek and Old Lady Gang on Peter Street. That's not including the people who help make it happen at the State Farm Arena, Old Lady Gang. But that's Old Lady Gang concessions, because that is a different, it's not a freestanding or a full restaurant. It's a more of a, I guess, food almost version of Old Lady Gang at the arena, but it's still big. And to be able to do that right there, it really, it makes me feel good. Like, we just had our Christmas party the other day with all of our employees and stuff, and everybody was having a great time. It was like a big family, and we was all wilding out or whatever. There was so many of them that were like, oh, you know, thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate you and stuff like that. And it's like, wow, like, you know, to be able to, you know, people that, you know, we just really met in the last year or whatever, and now it's like we're a team together. It wasn't as big as the Great Escape tour. It was just like 1 week of shows, but it was cute because we started it off. We had got an award, the ASCAP Golden Note Award, and that is the award that you get for lifetime achievement, basically. It's crazy to be recognized with such a big award because there's so many big names, like huge names, that have gotten that award. I'm like, wow, to be even amongst all those other successful icon artists that we look up to, and now Escape's name is amongst those people with winning this award. That was big.
And finally, I feel like we're getting what was deserved a long time ago. Not in a pompous way, but just we've been in business that long and people have not respected the fact that we've been doing this so long.
I decided to add to all of my many career choices and jobs. You know, everybody knows I have tags, I have Old Lady Gang, I have Candy Coated, which is my entertainment company. I have Bedroom Candy, but now I have Candy Coated Cosmetics. That has kicked off in a major way, okay? It's crazy because Candy Coated Cosmetics was, right now, we had only made it available from, you know, through our consultants. A lot of people don't know about Bedroom Candy, but we have a lot of consultants and a lot of them are making great money with the company. But the thing about the company is we always try to make new products and new things for our consultants to be able to expand their business and to have more things to sell. If you have more products, quality products, then there's more money to be made, right? You know, it's just another part of being your best self. Not to say you have to wear makeup to be your best self, but you know, sometimes when, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm not feeling my best self and I spruce up, get that beat right, get the hair right, it makes me feel better. So we decided that we wanted to, you know, make a quality makeup line, and we made Candy Coated Cosmetics, and it has kicked off with a bang. Let's just say we're doing very well. I don't want to drop numbers, but we're doing very well already with our consultants. I appreciate and love my Bedroom Candy consultants. But now we decided we're also going to open it up to people who want to buy the line, you know, online, or just want to go on the web and just buy it directly. So that's something that we're doing new in 2019. Let's see what else happened in 2018. Housewives season 11. But you know, y'all see that all the time, so I don't really feel like I have to review that part. It's on currently, as you know. The drama is continuous, but hey, that's the show. Okay, the other thing is, in 2018, my husband and I have made the decision to expand our family. We decided to go the route of surrogacy. We're still going through the process. So I don't have any official news for everybody yet. I'm prayerful that everything comes together and then I can give you some official news in 2019. How about that? I really made big things happen on the music and performance front. I decided to make the dungeon come to life. When I tell y'all, there's so much you have to do to push past things like that, because you know, of course, you know, I'm glad and I appreciate those of you who really never believed it or who don't believe it, but there were some people out there who did and who, you know, questioned what I, you know, do whatever they were saying as far as the whole drugs, whatever they were saying. I feel like you have to do things sometimes to counteract negativity, right? Take a negative, turn it into a positive. So I decided to take this shade and get paid, okay? I decided to take the idea of the dungeon, make it come to life, but in a creative way, if that makes sense.
The main room.
Yeah, the main room.
So I feel like if we have people with their phones out during the pre-show experiences, that gets like the social
So what he's saying is, what if some in the
No, I feel like if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it in the beginning.
Yeah.
You have to go back to the front. You can't leave without that. The magnet.
Yeah.
You can pull it out if you need to check something before you go back in. You gotta do the same thing.
How was the wedding? What did you guys do? You took the phones, right?
They did.
Y'all took phones at
They
y'all
had them
wedding?
in an envelope or something.
Yeah, they had them in envelope at the beginning.
And make it more of a party / performance.
It is being filmed for TV though. So there may be some people who have masks on. So I want you to just be comfortable with these recreations.
We pulled it off in a major way.
All of these curtain stuff are closed as of now. The lights,
All the way down.
Yes, the lights are flickering.
And I plan to bring it to a city near you in 2019. But when I tell you that what I'm hoping to get from that, not just finances, but I'm hoping that there's so much talk about, oh, the party was fun, oh, you know, I had a good time, I got dressed up, or, you know, because everybody that came wore costumes and stuff. I want it to be so much conversation that is more about the fun of the event, that it overshadows the negativity of the past. Become bigger than what the negativity was. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, it made sense to me. And basically, that's who I did it for. I did it for myself, to take something that I was harboring so much ill feelings about and to make it into a creative outlet to just release it. 2019, I said my word for 2019 will be consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. I feel like everything that I've done that was a good thing or a positive thing, I plan to continue to do it. And I plan to build and make things even bigger and better in every area of my business, in life. Family, obviously, I plan on building and making that better. I want my health, I want to step that up and get myself back in shape, lose some lbs. I know everybody say they're gonna do that for the new year, but I'm dead serious. I've already started back going to training. I'm not waiting until 2019. I got my jump start in 2018. I feel like I want to try to make more of a balance in my life, meaning, I know I'll do a lot of working, but I want to make that balance with family, work, and what they say, self-care. Figure all that out and balance it. I want to step up my game as far as helping people. I've helped a lot of people, but in 2019, I'm trying to take it on steroids. I want to help a lot of other people's businesses. I was trying to make it my goal to help random people's businesses for nothing in return. And I plan to continue to do that in a major way. Well, that was my year-end review. Mwah. Love y'all. Congratulations on a 28 city sold out arena. Praise the Lord.
No, no, no.